as a man who is queer and a man who is black, my anxiety is very heavily heightened in the barber shop, right? In the barber. Like, I know, I appreciate and I understand because the barber for a lot of black men, particularly straight black men, is a safe space and a place of like solidarity and unity. Obviously, like I go to a black barber because I'm half black, and I've over the years I've seen how like it's almost like it almost feels like a form of therapy for black men. That's the like like it almost feels like a sense of like escapism and like a community like get together, but I don't think that is always the case for men who are queer and black. I feel like as a man who is queer and as a man who is black, I feel very insecure and very anxious about going to a barber, particularly a black barber, because culture for a lot of the part for black men is like very like hegemonic, very like hyper masculine, and like some of the conversations I've heard in the barber are just things that I would never repeat because I probably would get a warning from YouTube. But like some of the things I hear are horrific, and it's so difficult because like, obviously it's not one of those things where like you feel ashamed of your sexual orientation or who you are, but it's assessing and realizing that there are certain situations and certain places where like you do not feel safe, and it is not worth putting yourself at risk to for what. I've heard things ranging from like homophobia to sexual assault to really, really horrific things. And I think and because a lot of queer black men have more political standpoint and are more like aware of social issues, it can really rub us up the wrong way. Because even if you're like straight passing or not queer or gay visibly, that doesn't make the situation less uncomfortable. Do you know what I mean? Because even though like I am like a queer man who is flamboyant, I feel like the barber can sometimes be a reminder that this is what like traditional stereotypical black men are supposed to be like. Obviously, like that is that is forever changing and shifting and like moving into different ways, but you can't help but feel a certain type of way when you're in that environment, and you need to be in that environment because like I need to get a haircut, I need to get my hair trimmed, I don't have the alternative.